are none. Which takes us to item 8, communications from the leader. There are a few. As I say, a few things to mention. Hopefully everyone had a good summer. The work in this place did not stop, even if your contribution to it did whilst you're on holiday. But an awful lot has been going on since our last meeting at Cabinet in July. So just to touch on a few of our missions and some of the progress. So in terms of transforming Harlow's housing, there's been the completion of the annual landlord survey, which will come out in the next Harlow Times. Pleased to report again that repairs are down, the overall WIP is down, void turnaround times are down, and there's obviously significant work in some of the major work schemes, there's been certainly enormous progress over the summer in terms of that mission. Renewing our neighbourhoods, again, significant progress in creating new parking spaces across the town. I seem to remember there was someone who suggested they would create 100 spaces in 100 days. I'm pleased to say that we've made more than 200 in the first 60 days, which is good progress. There is, of course, also, there were a number of upgrades to the paddling pools and splash parks. And I think it's fair to say we had an extraordinary season in those, but I'm sure we may hear a bit more about that later. Plenty of things put on across the town in terms of events for residents, particularly free events for residents and children across town. Also, in terms of renewing our neighbourhoods, we've had the consultation into the preservation of Churchgate Street's conservation area. Good progress on that. Rebuilding our town. I know someone who has accused me of never laying a brick. No longer has that claim to make. We've had the first bricks laid in terms of our house building programme, significant progress on that. We've got the transformation of Broadwalk starting soon. Obviously, there's been huge progress with the bus station and Terminus Street, and that is accelerating, as well as into Market Square and in the Playhouse Quarter. Securing investment. We've had the news of £28 million investment secured for the David Lloyd, creating up to 100 jobs, as well as 60 construction jobs. That has been a massive project for the council, particularly the commercial development team, over the past year, and something that I think everyone should welcome. We've had the news, although we have only 24 hours left to apply, for the Digital Boost grants for local businesses, funded through the UK Share Prosperity Fund. And only this week we held a fantastic event in this very room for local businesses who can benefit from our massive regeneration programme with some potential procurement opportunities for them. Last couple of things in terms of high-performing services. I won't go into too much on that because obviously we have an item on that this evening, and there are good things to report too on protecting our communities, which again we may mention a tad later on. So whilst we have been enjoying the summer period, and residents have been making the most of plenty of the things and the services we provide across the summer, enormous progress is being made on delivering our 6 missions, and there is plenty to report as we move.